Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In the next few minutes, I would like to present you the current situation of pharmacological treatment of presbyopia. Presbyopia is still a common situation with the need for new solutions, affecting an estimated 106 billion people globally, given the prevalence and increasing emphasis has been placed on the development of novel treatments. The etiology of presbyopia is not yet well defined, but changes in several tissues, including lens, tonius, and ciliary muscle, probably contribute to the progressive loss accommodative ability. Accommodation is performed by ciliary muscle and iris contraction, convergence, and changes in the shape and position of the lens. Like most muscles, the ciliary muscle has a innervation receiving both sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers. In the ciliary muscle, the contraction necessary for accommodation is under parasympathetic or cholinergic control, while this parasympathetic control is predominant sympathetic or adrenergic innervation opposes the cholinergic control and play a lesser role in enabling relaxation of the ciliary muscle. In my opinion, we cannot speak about the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia without naming Jorge Venosi from Argentina, because he was the first to patent a magistral formula for treating presbyopia with drugs. The composition, pilocarpine 1 to 4% plus diclofenac. Pilocarpine, parasympathomimetic, non-selective agonist of M3 muscarinic receptors in the parasympathetic nervous system, ciliary muscle and sphincter of the pupil. And diclofenac, an anti-inflammatory drug, prolongs the parasympathomimetic effect of pilocarpine and mitigates adverse effects by inhibiting prostaglandin synthesis by inhibiting the enzyme cyclooxygenase. About Dr. González Santos, on one occasion I heard him saying, for over a decade, ophthalmologists have been treating presbyopia with drugs with the aim of stopping and helping patients to recover their near vision. He said that many years before Venosi, he used this composition for treating presbyopia, pilocarpine plus tetrahydrozoline sympathomimetic. But today, the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia is much more than the Venosi method. Many pharmacological approaches to expanding depth of focus have been under investigation. You can see, for example, Stephen Kaufman think the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia with one drug a day in the non-dominant eye permit acceptable treating vision for many presbyopia. He worked with a magistral formula only with Carpacol, 2.253% in the non-dominant eye. It is a parasympathomimetic that stimulates both muscarinic as nicotinic receptors. Stephen Dell worked just now with a new composition named PRX100 instead of an aperture placed at the corneal plane which could degrade optical quality. PRX100 relies on the pupil itself to create an expanded depth of focus. As a result, the drug is designed for binocular use. PRX creates miosis without stimulation of accommodation. These drugs are known as liquid biscuit. And together with John Doe of the University of Kansas and Terry King, Duke University, work with this same composition, liquid vision. Drug create a reversible smaller pupil so that the central light rays for both distance and near vision are always in focus optically. This is known as the pinhole effect. They want to produce meiosis without stimulation of accommodation. It's very, very different than the other system. They want to produce meiosis without stimulation of accommodation. Arthur Neufeld, with a new patent, work with this composition, the main oxymetazoline at a concentration of 0.1%. It is a sympathomimetic that selectively agonizes alpha-1 and partially alpha-2 adrenergic receptors. Herbert Kaufman used Carpacol plus brimonidine. Recently, during the last ASCRS, Abdelkader Al-Mamoun presented the conclusion of the patent of Kaufman. The patent is of Kaufman backed the result, the study was in 8, and the conclusion present during the ESCRS, Carbachol 2.25% plus Brimonidine 0.2% eye drop appear to be an acceptable and safe alternative to corrective lenses or surgical procedure to reduce or stimulate the effect of presbyopia in hemetropic presbyopia subjects. During the ASCRS, 3 papers was present in this meeting. You can see the first, our friend class. Sometime, Sudhi Patel from United Kingdom speak about pharmacological correction of presbyopia together with Claes and with Frank Salomon present the composition pilocarpine, diclofenac plus hyaluronic acid. You can see different presentations of Claes, Presbymania 2013, 14. Last years in Mumbai, during the Eye Advance 2014, Juan Rocco from Argentina present your experience with pharmacological treatment of presbyopia. Many people in this moment speak with the correction of presbyopia with drugs. Increasing the depth of focus is essential for presbyopia pharmacological compensation. It is closely related with the pupil size. Small pupil increase depth of focus. Another new patent, Gerard Nolan, the method involved topically administering to the patient an amount and composition sufficient to inhibit acetylcholine esterase activity in the eye of the patient. Another one with timoxamine. This is the first time that some company, Allergan, introduced the drop for the correction of presbyopia in your day-to-day. Allergan worked with a new composition of pilocarpine, but the concentration you can say of 0.1%. Our drops, we have this patent that we have for the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia with the next composition, pilocarpine, ronfenar, at balanced salt solution. The exclusion criteria for this composition, myopia greater minus 0.75, hyperopia plus 0.75, no cataract intensity of the lens greater 25, corneal and vitreous opacity, ACD. I don't know exactly why, but ACD less 2.5 millimeter, white to white less 11.5, binocular vision disorders, retinal pathology and chronic systemic diseases. The side effect, nausea just after instillation, but it disappears very quickly. Eye burning or a stinging sensation gradually disappear. Headache, the first day gradually disappear, and none of my patients has abandoned the drug for preparing tolerance. In conclusion, pharmacological treatment of presbyopia is a safe and easy way to remove reversible dependence of glasses in some patient group. A complete and careful examination of each patient is necessary, and you must know that it is not suitable for all patients with presbyopia. While the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia is still in development, I look forward to the potential future application of such a treatment in hemetropic patients. It is exciting to think about an option that's reversible, doesn't permanently alter the length of corneal or surgical needs. Today we have many surgical options for the correction of presbyopia. In my opinion, for the next future, the pharmacological treatment of presbyopia is simply wonderful. Thank you for your attention.